any lies hiding underneath your hair. It's better to be safe than sorry, right? So let's get started. First, I will brush your hair so we get rid of any tangles that could be in the way. So for that, I will use this Tangle Teaser brush. And this is a very nice, gentle brush. So, let me brush your hair first and focus on those tangly areas. So did you have a scalp check or lice check before? In kindergarten or primary school? It's always a nice, relaxing experience, right? Did they find any lice back then? Or did you not have any? place a few drops of oil on your scalp and then you massage it in. And this one you can just let it sit for about 2 to 3 hours or overnight if you want. And then you wash it out. And here I have this scalp treatment tea tree shampoo for you. And this will also help with the itchiness and the dryness. And by the way, if you ever do have lice, then tea tree is a great essential oil to use. And lice really hate the smell of tea tree. And last but not least, I have this apple cider vinegar for you. And it's still inside the packaging. I haven't opened it yet. But I will keep this on for you so it's safely packaged and doesn't break because it's in a glass bottle. You use 1 part of apple cider vinegar with 4 parts water, and then you pour it over your head. You let it sit for a few minutes and then rinse it off. So apple cider vinegar balances the scalp pH and removes buildup and adds shine. It's a nice addition to your hair routine. And a healthy scalp often means healthy hair, because it starts at the roots. So, these are the products I recommend. I will give them to you so